But yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and
Could you
start
Zeus me,
your...
please?
I will Zeus you, yeah.
That's a negative.
Who's me, Daddy?
User joined your channel.
Okay.
I am one
There
with the
we go.
Scipio now.
Joined your channel.
I'll start
Scipio
calling.
sees
I'll start calling instead of the Force the Scipio.
Scipio. Right, Cooper,
Nice.
you're gonna need me. You need to give me a few minutes because you need to set
Yeah,
up all
it's
the
fine.
HLSs. Oh, Lancaster just pinged. Right, I'll be back in. Well, I'm here. I'm just setting up HLSs. So just poke me in the shoulder if you need me. Not like that.
Oh.
Bah.
I have a little kitten on my lap and she's
Can I
farting
use
like hell.
the runway, guys? Actually, I use the tarmac here, not the runway itself, because you may need that.
Nou, je bent zo'n schatje, hè?
Hello.
Nee, nee.
User in your channel timed out. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
This is all dumb, but anyways. Where is it? Right. Hendrix,
Ja,
shall we?
I am ready.
That's cool. Immersion, we shall have a walk and a drive to the helicopter.
Dun, 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 dun.
You remember how to fly, right?
Yes, I might need to get the document up quick.
Right.
Wait one minute.
Well, doesn't matter about remembering how to fly it, because you're gonna be shooting it.
Yeah, I figured as much. I'm back.
Yeah.
Hey, Mimi.
Wire and wrangled. Okay, let's go to the Land Rover. We'll leave that We could take that one, but I'll take this one because it matches the sand. Alright, nice and low.
User joined your channel.
So, let us see. Today, Apache training. We shall go guns. We shall do a bit of rocket team coordination, and we shall do some Hellfire stuff.
Okay. Oh, yeah, when you say rocket team combination, you talk about unguided rockets.
Yep.
Okay. Talking about the Apache. Well,
You're saying? Talking about
did
that.
you? Or did you not?
Did that? What do you mean?
Well, you know exactly what I mean.
User in your channel
No.
timed out.
Probably not.
No. Did you not buy it yet?
No.
Oh.
I need to get my $100, so
User
some
joined
point
your
this
okay.
week.
channel.
Anyways,
Okay, so
I need to grab that truck. So
the armaments one.
yes, and drive it over.
Oh, me to get it. Yeah.
I mean, actually, I will just drive it over. It doesn't matter. I'll just leave this vehicle here. Let me. This is seats on that side. All right, vámonos
User
to
left
the
user
Apache at
joined
the
your
end
channel.
over there.
Left?
I mean, can you not see the
On
Apache?
the correct side. Do I see the Apache? I do, yes.
Just park up behind it. I will leave the area clear.
Excellent spot.
So, do you have the
What? Yeah.
you have the mod that allows you to rearmor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you could follow me.
Everyone?
So, in the case, so we're gonna start off with the other. We're not gonna really do arming of the rocket pods, but just so you understand the arming preparation, because as a gunner, you're the one who chooses out what is necessary for what you're gonna be using to shoot with.
Okay.
So, what I need you to do, can you do it in the front seat? I don't remember if you can. No, okay, no. Right, so it cannot be done in the front seat. Can you do it from this? Nah, okay, so you have to be in the pilot seat. Alright, so basically, obviously, even though I'm flying, I want you to hop in the pilot seat. And then you should see the menu for loading things. Right?
Vehicle loadout, yeah.
Maybe use radio unless you can't.
And
I'll
if
just
I'm
hop on,
now
I'll
in
hop on the
yellow,
side.
can you hear me then?
I'll just sit on
Hello?
the side so use intercom.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. So vehicle loadout, yes.
Yes. I just
Hold space to vehicle loadout.
it'll bring you up
Okay.
the thing. And then basically you pick in, so you have the option at the top left of picking through select loadouts. Obviously don't pick the one that says FCR if you ever do decide to just pick those select loadouts. Because FCR means it's the radar guided missiles only. And we are not interested in radar guided missiles because they're broken right now.
Okay.
Well, they're not broken, a different mod is somehow breaking them. But anyways. But rather, we would prefer the manual loading. So basically, you can load individual stations at one go. So for example, you can see an
User
example
left your
of the
channel.
rockets. So you have 3 different zones of rockets that you can load. So basically, you can have like 3, even though it's one pod of rockets, you can have ones which are the M299s, which basically have a slightly higher warhead, versus the M252s, and then you've got the ones which are sub-munitions that basically are flechette rounds and so forth. Basically, you can have different rockets in one pod, But otherwise, for simplistic and easy stakes, just always load the 299 biggest warhead, and they just do the job for what we need them, unless we know we need flechette rounds to go against infantry.
Wait, so the FLEC are for infantry?
Hmm?
Which ones are for infantry then?
Flechette round, the flechette rockets.
The FLEC, yeah, flash. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
So
User
basically,
joined your
we're not gonna.
channel.
Let's just have a typical loadout that we normally got an operation with, which involves on the inner pylons, you'd have the two Hellfire racks, and then just have them all either K's or once again, yeah, K's or the M or the N's. You pick. You can pick what you want.
The difference.
The document tells you the difference.
Okay.
How-
But
if
it
you-
also,
you-
when you hover over it as well.
Yeah, it should tell you the difference if you hover over it, but
K is
otherwise,
the most advanced model of all laser guided Hellfire is available. M is blast fragmentation warhead. It's ideal for soft targets. And N, a thermobaric. It's very deadly when used against hardened targets. Okay, so I would say N against tanks.
nope.
M against. Oh, okay.
K's are still against tanks.
What's K then?
K is the anti-tank.
Okay. Where was the document? Ah, okay. The reactive armor as well. Ah. M is area of effect then.
Mhm.
And N also area of effect. Then I don't understand the difference between the two.
All right, read them out one by one, and I'll explain it. So that you.
So the K1 is capable of defeating reactive armor, has improved tracking, and increased range to 8 kilometers.
Yep, which is just basically over the older versions, which we have of the C and the D's, I believe, or is it the A and B? I forgot. No, I think it's the A and C. I'll have to
Well, the
double
A
check.
also has. Oh no, that's also a 7.
Those
okay.
are our older versions and less powerful warheads.
Okay. So that K is good against very heavy against tanks. Then
Mhm.
you have the M. It says replaces the shaped charge warhead with a blast fragmentation warhead. Makes more useful as an area effect. And the N replaces the shaped charge warhead with thermobaric warhead, also area of effect. But I don't know the difference between the M and the N then.
Okay, so oh yeah, I should have added a bit more detail on that. I think I was supposed to add some more detail. Basically, it's the exact same rocket motor as the K, same body,
Mhm.
just the warhead is different. The M's, if I remember correctly, the blast fragmentation basically means when it explodes, it sends like a grenade, it fragments and sends pieces going in all directions.
Yeah.
While the thermobaric is a blast wave. So rather than so instead of like if it goes into a bunker, it creates like enough pressure that it will essentially combust the bunker from the inside going out. Versus blast fragmentation, it's area. They're both area effect weapons, as in like they spread out their explosion, but one just shoots out like pieces of itself going in all directions. So let's put it this way: fragmentation. If you have infantry, if a blast fragmentation lands between them, it's just gonna send pieces of metal going through their bodies. Versus if you have thermobaric warheads, it's gonna just essentially, depending on how strong the pressure is of the bomb and how close they're standing to it, it will either just push them and knock them over, or it will like send them flying for meters.
Yeah, okay.
So think of it as that.
Yeah,
So,
I understand.
and then the K variant is armor piercing essentially, because you want to get into the armor before you explode.
Okay, that sounds fair.
So now in
Yeah,
that
but
case,
right now it has the L's, which are the
said-
radar guided, so that's
Yeah.
not relevant then.
we don't want the L's because it's the exact same missile as the K, but radar guided, and radar is currently broken. At least for target acquisition, it's broken, but it still sees everything.
In that regard, I would say I have 4 Ks and 4 Ls, but I would remove the Ls with
Mhm.
some M and Ns.
You can either do that, but remember, now here's the difference. You remember when I did ripple fire a while ago with the Apache?
Mm-hmm.
If you have different missiles on the same rack, every time you have to shoot one, you'll have to reselect a new missile. Versus if you have Ks only on the Apache, it automatically knows that, oh, there's only K missiles, so as soon as you shoot one, you're ready to press the trigger again and shoot another one because there's no need to select a new weapon.
Okay.
So
So
that's
you
another
would
thing you have to keep in
advise
mind.
take all the same.
If you have to take many Hellfires, take all the same. If we're in a coin campaign where we could be going up against a bunker, could be some infantry, or it could be, at best, they have a BTR, we can now split up and choose individual weapons as we need, because we don't need that many.
Yeah, okay. But in symmetric warfare, you would say go
probably
all
just
case.
Go all case, because even though you'd like to be able to, like, say, just shoot a bunker with one missile and just call it done, I'd rather be able to fire multiple missiles at tanks and then maybe have to fire 3 missiles at a bunker to get it down than keep switching, which might take longer than firing instead of 3 missiles. So now
Yeah,
it comes to you as the gunner to decide what is more important to you at this time: shooting the missile and getting it out as quickly as possible, or having the right missile and only shooting it once. But then if you have to shoot something else, it takes you that amount of time to again reselect the missile.
Okay.
But for training purposes, just have the Ks, and then what you want to do is replace. We never really use the rocket pods that much. If anything, you can replace one of them for a fuel pod.
Okay, but then how do I completely replace an entire pylon?
So basically you get it empty until you have the very top one.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, at the top, you can click, and then it will give you more options. So basically, once you remove all the separate ones, so you have like 4 slots to pick from.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
all
remove the
empty
bottom
now.
3, and then you start with the top one, it'll give you more options this time.
It didn't.
Did not?
No.
Should give you in one of the pylons so it have a fuel pod or not.
The inner or the outer pylons?
It shouldn't matter.
Because it's just showing me the Hellfire and then the rocket pods.
Try one of the inners as well, just very quickly.
No, same.
Alright, then we'll just go Hellfires, and then just have the 2 rocket pods then.
Okay.
So, but in that case, what you can do now is you can pick, on the presets, choose the one without FCR.
Combat support or heavy attack? I say heavy attack as. Yes. Oh no.
Sure? Heavy attack? Are we going against all the tanks in the world?
Yes.
There we go.
No.
And there we
Oh,
go.
that's
Pretty much.
instantaneous then.
Yeah.
You can see that right away. Oh, that's okay. That's
It's
simple.
not instantaneous. You still have to go to the truck behind and officially
But
confirm.
now it
your
has
loading.
the
Yep.
2 top slots are 151 instead of 229.
You can change them to 229s just for more.
Yeah.
more
Oh, none of them are 229s. I just realized. Okay. 2. Okay. And then now I can just close it then.
Yep, we can just close it.
Escape. Okay. Hey, that's an Apache.
And if you come out, then if you come here to the truck, the next thing to do is to rearm the thing.
Oh, it's not armed yet.
Nope. Do you see the missiles or any other things?
no,
You have the
they're gone
pods,
now.
but if you look in individual pods, you can see right
Yeah,
through them.
they're
There's nothing in there. And you just ace extract it.
Rearm Apache. Rearm. So now as soon as I completely empty it out, it will have the same preset.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
That's
now,
on.
you got stuff. So,
Yep.
shall we board and spool up into the next thing?
So do I need an armoring truck as well to set the presets?
You know what?
Do I need an armoring truck here to set the loadout?
No, to set the presets you don't need an army truck. You just need the army truck to actually put the weapons on them.
Okay. So I can do the prepping while someone else gets the... Okay, and you're gonna see.
Yep. Alright, so I
Well, there's a lot of stuff on the map.
Good luck, over.
They're using future document, the one which I told you not to put even on the template.
Uh-oh. But did you tell Fiddle something and he didn't listen?
Yeah.
Hey! Ben je even helemaal gek? No, nee. Okay, my cat is now eating from the plate I used to eat whatever it's called. Chocoladeflaan. Well, yeah, now it's finished. Fucking cunt. Yeah.
Right, the thing. Alright, so. Let me just prep myself on my menu. So, what I need you to do is on your side, the problem is you can't really see where the buttons are, but essentially you can kind of. You remember from flying in the cockpit, you know where everything is, right?
Yes, sort of.
So your screens are basically duplicated like they're in the cockpit. Like the menu button is still where the menu button would be. Worst case scenario, you can look at the left side of your... You can look at your left display to see where FCR, weapon, and TSD and M would be labeled, and then you can sort of like imagine where to click on the right side.
Yeah, but I have the same. I had the same issue in DCS, I believe, with some of the vehicles.
Okay, so let's just... So now, if you could, go to your ASE page on the right display, which basically means you have to click menu.
Okay, menu. ASE on the left.
Yep. If you
Okay.
if you can
Radar,
see
yeah.
it. All right. When you're in the ASE, it's like just the circles, right?
Yeah.
So
Other page.
what I need you to do there is, yeah, you do auto page to launch, and then you put the jammers on standby.
And by. And the right as well.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna also do. I can see you changing.
Oh,
them.
you have to do that yourself, or?
No, so the only thing that's shared between us is the jammers then to standby. I also have to just do the auto page as well. But as the pilot, I also make sure that you've done the jammers. It's basically like a little cross.
Oh yeah, that's why you asked me to check it last time.
Yes.
Ah.
Because the jammers sync, but the auto page doesn't, and that's important for having that. Basically, what auto page means is that if we get something shot at us, the screen will automatically change from whatever it's on to this and let us know which direction the missile's coming from.
Oh, that's very cool.
Also with auto page, it automatically also starts popping chaff and flares at 1 every something seconds, and then you can press C to deploy more if you want at a faster rate.
Oh, I have that side. I didn't even know it was C in the keyboard.
Anyways, that's just more for the pilot, which we'll discuss more about combat when it comes time to also flying.
Okay.
And I'll also show you what you're supposed to be doing from the pilot's perspective and when you're flying as the gunner. So, now once you've done that, you automatically, you don't care about anything else. Now you go to your FCR. Do you know where the FCR button is?
On the... yes, I think I do.
Yep, because you want to press C-scope, like you did with the pilot.
FCR. And then C-scope. Once. Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
And then once you've done that, you can go. You can have that display on which one. You can either you can leave it on the FCR. You can put it on TSD with the map and whatever you want, and then the left side you just have weapons on.
Do I open the map again on T? Oh, never mind. Map.
TSD.
Oh, how do I zoom in? It does that automatically. Okay. Okay, so the right is on the map. Yes.
All right, and then left side you've got the weapon page up.
Weapon. Okay, yes, I do now.
Alright. So pretty much from there, your job is to make sure everything's on safe, everything's as you expect. So in this case, you've loaded the weapons, you've got the rocket pods, and you've got the laser guided
Didn't I have
Hellfires.
written this down?
Hmm?
No, get it up. Did I have written
You
this
don't
down?
have
But
to
then
write this
again, we'll probably do this a lot more times because we'll be the only one trained on it. So I'll remember it
now,
next
yes.
time.
Yeah, so basically all you want to do is just basically once you go into this page, so the only thing you want to have memorized, and this is the same for the pilot seats, basically. As soon as you have power to the aircraft and the radar's on, you go to your ASE, you arm the thing as the gunner. The pilot just makes sure that his auto page is also armed, and make sure the jammers are also both on standby. That makes sure the gunner has done that bit of his job. Then you go to the FCR, you get your C-scope ready. Then you have the right display on whatever you want, in this case the map or whatever.
Okay, so what needs to be sent on launch again? What's that called?
The auto page to launch.
Auto page, yeah.
So basically it auto switches
Because I
the
thought
page.
maybe I should just check standby, and then after that, after ESE, I go to...
The FCR.
Oh, my menu's fucked now. Oh, there it is, FCR.
Yeah, there's... Some of the helpful click spots changed a bit, so that's the only problem with the other seat.
1 times C scope. Okay, and then I can do whatever I want, but that's not relevant.
Yep. Pretty much, at least for you as the gunner, it's just basically having weapon page up and a way to see enemies on the map and like track them. That's your important bit, right?
Yeah. So weapon, and then check safe.
Yep. And then on the weapons, yes, check safe. Make sure the armor hasn't bugged out and you haven't gotten radar guided hellfires when you set laser. So you make sure that's, in this case, that they're all L's for laser. If you see an R, it means it's radar guided and it's the wrong one. Rocket pods are in blue, just making sure that they are there. And if you want, you can just cycle through the weapons just to check what you've got by pressing F and just cycle through everything back to safe.
Oh, now it says arm, and I don't know what it has selected. Oh, now it's the gun.
First you had the laser, now you have the rockets. In a firing of 6. So let's...
Laser.
Yeah.
I don't know how I can see the label, but whatever. Guns.
Do you have your monocle up?
No, not yet.
Yeah,
rockets.
That's where you see what you have.
That helps.
Yeah.
And monocle. Oh, wrong button, not F. Okay, now I see... where do I see that again? Gun, right. Yes. Rocket, MSL Lowman, MSL Deerman, and Highman. And, that's the laser, okay. Okay.
So
I'm all good. Nee,
so
zit je
we'll
godverdomme... Okay, sorry. You have 1 minute so I can get it downstairs?
I'll stop and take us to the location.
Okay, sorry. I'm back. I mean, I love the cats, but they're fucking annoying when you're trying to fly.
Right. I'm just in cruise right now. I've set the power to 52% torque and we're just cruising. I'm not even touching any of the controls.
Okay. How do I change the zoom in of the map?
On the top right, with the up and down arrows.
Yeah, but it doesn't change anything.
Are you on...
Oh, more. Yeah, no, I just...
Did you do it?
It takes a long while.
Yeah, there's a bit of... the problem is that ARMA is not meant to have that much controls for both pilot and co-pilot. So the co-pilot side, it lags a little bit before things change. The only thing that doesn't lag is the target shooting, target acquisition, all that. That's still fine.
I'll rather see it without map in that case. Ah, whatever, it does its job.
Either way, you have
Okay.
C-scope, so you can literally look out the window and see things on your monocle.
Yeah. Oh, the weapon is not following my head yet, is it?
It probably... Does it say it's on HMD for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's following you.
Okay, it's already. I didn't
So-
click anything for that, did I?
So, as you remember, do you remember how to switch it from the different acquisition modes?
I don't think so.
Okay, so if you remember, left control right mouse button changes it. If you look at the monocle, it will change it from the bottom left, the different things.
Yeah.
That's very important to know which one you're using, because it makes a difference, and we will use all of them as an example so you understand how it works. But so far, the only thing... Let's see, what do we need to do next?
Oh,
So
it's
what
not
I'm gonna-
following me yet. I can see in third person.
Hmm?
It's not following me yet.
Oh, because the gun's not selected.
Oh, of course. It's fucking stupid. Okay.
I mean, unless you wanted to constantly just point wherever, you know, that's usually a bad idea. Alright, so what we're gonna do is like pretend that the AO is somewhere in front of us to the north, to the southwest, right?
Mhm.
So what we're gonna do as an Apache crew, my job as a pilot, is to find you a decent spot to essentially shoot from that keeps the aircraft relatively safe. So what I would technically do is position the helicopter right behind this hill and just get us set up over here. And this is what essentially I'd be expecting you as a pilot to do when we're getting set up in the future. We don't want to be circling the AO as much unless there's literally no hills. But fortunately, Altus has hills, unlike 87, so we can essentially just hover right here and essentially look down into the AO in front of us.
Okay.
But yeah.
Cool.
So, with that said, I'll just get us a bit more altitude where we'd be normally hovering, like about there. And then you can essentially see into the front of the
Yeah, if I right click, I can. I mean, or was that right click? Not
Yeah,
control
right
right click.
No, just right click. Control right click will change your acquisition mode.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Alright, so with that done now,
Oh. Back. Yeah.
so with that done now, just head back into the cockpit. We don't need to look outside just yet. We're just gonna go through some weapon basics that need to be done when preparing to say fire a missile or prepare the gun for shooting.
Okay.
So I've set up the aircraft. My job now is, as the pilot, is just looking around, making sure if I see anything, missiles, whatever, my job is usually to dodge them. If they come from in front of us, that's perfectly fine. We'll just simply go down before he gets to us,
Yeah, that's.
and that's it. And this is why the Apaches.
Oh,
counteract
that's
so
why you
successful.
guys kept going down in Pakistan.
Yep.
But that was a different going down.
I mean, there's been a few times, yeah, we've just gone down behind a hill because we're using the hill as cover. Just
Yeah,
like
okay.
infantry, aircraft can also use cover.
Yeah, I understand.
But anyways, so with that said, what I need you to do now is cycle through your weapons. So let's start off with the laser, which is the first one that always comes up.
Yep.
Now, it may be there, but at the moment it says it is.
Off.
Right, so how do you turn the laser on in ARMA? Pretty simple.
Left mouse click.
There we go. So you can just turn that on and we'll use that for now. Now, the thing is with the laser, where you look with the laser on, it gives you a range to how far the target is. Or where your laser's pointing.
Yeah.
So obviously a little helpful feature to just let you know. The reason why we want to do laser on first, especially even if we're just about to shoot the gun, is because it lets us know if the bullets of the gun are going to reach there. The gun is effectively accurate up to 2.3 range is up to 2.3 kilometers, but it is effective up to 1.6 and accurate to 1.3.
Okay.
So meaning, if we can get it, unless it's just infantry in a field and we just want to scare them off, if it's 2 kilometers, feel free to fire. If they say, oh, it's a civilian area, and we're trying to shoot some people within that area and try not to hit the buildings, then we're probably not going to shoot them until 1.3 kilometers away.
Yeah, because then we can be very accurate.
Yeah, and that way you have it right in your point of view on your monocle. That way you don't make the mistake of firing without knowing the range.
Yeah, okay, and if I understand correctly, if I understand correctly, what did I want to ask? When we were doing Apache together before in that exercise, we were further away than 1 click.
Yep.
Okay, because that's why you had to take it account to drop and whatnot.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, understood. So if we're within 1.3, that means it'll shoot where I aim.
Where the crosshair is where the bullets would land. Like the calculator for armor, like the code might still be a bit broken and it might be slightly above the crosshair, but essentially it should land within 50 meters of where you're aiming, or actually that's maybe even 10 meters at that distance.
Understood, yeah. And I'll make sure to keep asking questions, especially now as my call sign.
Yeah, so for now, what we're going to do is we're going to put that into practice. So if you look to our left, you see the hill that's very much from our 183.
183, where can I see 183?
Look, the closest hill just in front of us to our left.
It doesn't show me... okay, whatever, I can of course just... Yeah.
Yep, so what I need you to do now is select the gun, because we're going to fire it, and make sure you're on HMD, so that it targets where you're looking.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so once you got the gun, you can literally look to our left at essentially 184, 183, this entire hill in front of us.
In front of us is... No, 184 is...
Yes, to our left. Yeah, well, to our front left is what I'm talking about. So this entire hill, so from where you're aiming, that town right there that you were aiming at before, all the way up to the hilltop. So that gives us... that's about 2 kilometers.
2 clicks, yeah.
So, essentially, what I want you to do is play a little bit with, like, obviously it's like play a bit with the bursts and see. We're going to use 10 round bursts because we don't want to use any more and
well, currently it's on... I think it's on 2, the quantity.
It's on 10.
How do you see that?
On the
oh, I can see it, yes. Yeah, yes. What's the quantity on the top right then?
On the top right?
Yeah, it says quantity 2 for me.
Quantity 2, that is non-functional.
Oh, okay, never mind it.
So yeah, don't worry about that for now.
Want me to play with the monocle or with the...
So I want to using the camera, just so you can see where the bullets are actually landing versus where you're aiming. So like basically use, like aim it at, you can aim it at, for example, the house down there that you're aiming at, fire off 2 shots, see that it's going to land exactly where you're looking at. Because
so now it's in 10 round burst. Does that mean 10 shots when I click it once or when I hold it?
If you hold, like you can click it, it will fire 1 bullet. If you click 1 click, it will fire 1 bullet. If you hold it, it will fire all 10. But it will stop at 10. That means you'll have to release the trigger before you can fire again, which gives a bit of a cooldown period with the gun.
Yeah, sounds fair.
So, you shot a shot, it landed pretty much where
Let me check again. Yeah, that's fairly accurate.
Alright, now we increase the distance to, let's say, 1 kilometer and see how accurate it still is. If it still lands where you expect it to.
I see the house to the right, actually. See the house?
Yeah.
Wow! Whoa.
And it's still accurate to 1 kilometer, right?
Next house.
Next
1.5.
1.5. That's where now you start to get a bit of dispersion.
Yeah, I see. Even more.
Don't be afraid, it's a chain gun. You can hold the trigger down.
Destruction.
So yeah, still accurate, but there's a bit of dispersion there, and now you can't be as accurate as say maybe the infantry want you to, but that will come down to your judgment as the gunner. Now if we say, for example, the top of the hill, where it's at 2 kilometers, you can now see how the bullet dispersion works. So just like hold down the trigger.
In that case, I'm going to aim a bit lower, because otherwise some might miss.
Sure. See what I mean by the bullet drop in dispersion?
Yeah, it's still doable.
It's doable, but that's why its range is still there, but it's not as effective because you still need a lead-on shot. So basically, you have to fire like say 3 bullets to then get the accurate of the next 7.
So you can.
So you do 1, 2 to check where they land. You check the dispersion, you adjust, and then you fire the next set until you're happy.
Yeah, and then it's very accurate. Okay, yeah. Cool.
So that is the chain gun in pretty much just as it is. So now we move on to our next weapon of choice. So chain gun is pretty simple. Actually no, we'll do some extra things with the chain gun. Let me actually spawn down something since we're hovering here. I'm gonna unlock
Can
controls.
you also you can't lace, right? As the pilot.
No, you're the. I can only
Okay,
lace
yeah.
if there's an AI gunner.
Yeah, no, okay.
So yeah, let me just put down something. Make sure we're not falling out of the sky. Everything is fine. Lovely. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spawn down just a little technical in front of us.
In front of us.
Well, where you're late, roughly, you'll see it. It's gonna be in front. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'll just go African pirates, cars, off-roader. There we go. So, do you see the technical? It should be appearing on your C-scope as well.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
All right.
And the dot.
So yeah, pretty much the dot just tells you it's a wheeled vehicle, and that's about it. So I don't want you to shoot at it yet. So what I want you to do now is I want you to press left control right mouse button to change it from HMD to, for example, FCR or something else.
FCR.
Pick something else but fixed. It's fine.
FCR.
So you're on FCR, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, no. Let me try something else very quickly before we do the FCR bit. Before I tell you what else to do. So that, and that. There we go. So now you should see more of them.
Yeah, I can't aim towards it because my gun is fixed. But
Nope. Yeah, because right now the gun is slaved to the radar. So if I were to turn the helicopter, where you can see all of them, press R.
No, I've disabled that. But next target, you mean?
Yeah, next target, basically.
Oh, that's back at base. That's back at base. Hello? I have selected a target in front of me, but it's not doing anything.
Have you not?
No. It's not working, it seems. Because we have a target right in front of us selected, but it's not doing anything. And now it's selecting the target in front of us, but the radar is selecting something else.
Oh, the question is it the green bit that selected something in front of us? Or not? Because on the Apache, if it's something white, that's just default ARMA still trying to, like, do its thing. But green is what the Apache is really looking at.
Okay, now I got it working.
Yep.
Because I lowered the range of my my own radar. Oh, that's quite cool. Oh no, it's never mind.
Yeah, it's because
and now on the
behind us.
and right, it's looking in front of us, but it's still looking at the airbase. It seems. The airbase is quite confusing for it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is weird.
Alright, try now. I've changed my range as well.
No, it's still doing the same.
So here's the problem. So now here's the thing. We have that problem, right? We can do something about it. Would you like to know what we can do?
Okay, tell me.
All right. So you can tell where we are on the map. You know where that town is, right?
Yeah.
Like you can even use your C-tab. Like what is the town in front of us that has these vehicles?
Well, the town.
Like-
Polia? No, it's closer than that.
You have C-tab. Just check.
Yeah, but I don't dare to. Oh, I'm not the pilot
You're
now,
not
so I
flying.
can just do that. Yeah, it doesn't have a name.
Okay, but at least I want you to draw a circle around it on the map. Or a square, basically, around it.
47811. Oh, I can actually see, of course, our location as we're in a helicopter. I believe it's this one.
Alright, so that's what it is. But I'm thinking more in terms of, like draw a square like about this size. Do you see what I'm doing?
Oh.
Like draw a square about that size on the map. And there's a reason why. You want it to be a square actually, not a circle. And you'll see what I mean by that. Okay, so now that you've done that, on your TSD page, do you see where it says add?
TSD page.
Yeah, on your TSD.
Says add, yes.
Alright, I want you to click it, and let me know once you've clicked it.
Nothing happened. Let
Did it
me
say, did
zoom
it say
in a
something?
bit.
Did it say something? No, no, no.
No, it didn't say anything.
Make sure you click it. It should be right MPD L1 is what you're clicking.
Yeah.
Alright? So once you've done that, I want you to go on the map, press M on the map, and then click the top left of what you drew, of where you drew the square, and then the bottom right of the square. So top left of the square and then bottom right.
Yeah.
Has it created anything? Or no?
No. Oh, there's a 1 and a 2 on my map. Oh, on the TSD.
Hold on. Maybe let me try and do it myself. Maybe the pilot is the one who has to do it. If I click add.
There are 2 points added on my on the TSD page.
Points added?
Yeah. It says 02 and 01. 2 points on the map.
Oh no, you're still in nav mode. That's why. You basically what you added was just a waypoint for navigation.
Oh. Yeah,
Make sure you're
I
in
can
attack
just
mode.
delete them, right?
Yeah, make sure you're in attack
Yeah.
mode.
Okay, so attack mode, yes, and then I have 2 dots, or a couple of dots, yes.
Which are the vehicles which match your C-scope? It's just basically what you're seeing on C-scope matches on the TSD.
Okay, now I press add again.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. What does it tell you now?
Waypoints cleared, PFZ is not selected, but it says it be
Right.
your name.
Okay, that's fine. It's okay. So it says as a pilot. So what I want you to do is at the where it says PF0, PFZ0, just click it so it goes to PFZ1.
Yes. Okay. No, it goes to 2 now.
Oh, I think it's saved. Just keep pressing through again until it goes back to 1. Apparently, I can also see it. I thought it. So
Okay.
it's now on PFZ1. So now you can press add.
Add.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
and then now you can go back on the map and then click the top left of the map and then the bottom right of it.
Okay, now there's like a square created.
Yep. Which is what PFZ stands for is a priority fire zone, which means what we'll do, especially with this, we'd be using it when we have an AO, so we know
Yeah.
automatically when we select it, it means that we're telling the computer ignore everything outside of the AO and focus the radar on what's in the AO.
Okay.
So now, if you see on the right side where it says filter, just below the range buttons, it says filter all. You can then press it to filter out different things. So right now it says filter all. You can
Filter
filter
tracks. Yeah.
radar vehicles, wheeled vehicles, and then priority fire zone 1. So now it's in white. So basically, if you now just scroll through, it will only scroll through the targets in the priority fire zone because that's what you filtered for. So if you go next target and just keep going one by one, it will only just filter within the AO of your priority fire zone.
No, that's very cool, yeah.
And that way you don't have
And
to
if I had the wheels selected, it would only
filter wheeled vehicles that it can see on the radar.
Yeah, that's very cool. Okay.
So that's just priority fire zone 1. So for now we'll just leave it as this because this is the area we're going to be training in. We'll add a new one later when we move to a new location to actually do some actual live fire exercises. So now that you've done that, you've I didn't do 2, 3, 4 later on actually. But yeah, now that you've done that, you can basically now just have a target in front of you, squeeze and hold the trigger, and then watch it die.
And I'm gonna use my stick for this. Don't know why. Okay. Okay, one down.
Yep.
Oh, and then I can select the next one very easily.
Yep, next one, and then
Oh,
next one. And then next one. There you go. 5 targets.
I am fucking speed, baby.
5 targets.
That's very cool.
Just like that. Same. It can also the same thing with the Hellfires, even with the laser, essentially.
Is this the multi-targeting system that they're talking about future implementation in DCS? Or is it something else?
Something else.
Okay. Hey,
Now,
this is very
obviously-
cool.
Now, obviously, there's another thing. There's another feature about this. So now there's no more targets in there. You can just go. You can go and press delete the priority fire zone. So just press delete and then.
Oh,
delete
wait
the
one.
map.
No, wait one. Because I'm filling my milk up.
No worries.
Okay. I don't know why, but I started drinking a lot of milk again because we buy it directly from the farm shop now, and that is really good.
Oh geez, we're almost running. We have a bit of time. We'll finish, hopefully. Soon.
Okay.
So let's move on quickly
Okay.
to the
So
next ones.
delete the zone.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Doesn't
just
do
press,
anything.
So press
Oh,
delete. and
probably
then
moved. Press delete and then.
delete it. Click it on the map. Which one you want to delete?
Oh, directly on it.
Yep.
It doesn't do anything. Come on.
It should delete it. Or do I
Maybe
have to
because
delete
I
it?
have it selected.
Oh yeah, if you have it on filter, select a different priority files and then press delete them. I mean, obviously the one in the bottom left, leave it. So yeah, so just have that
Okay,
filter
and
on
then
and then try and delete now.
Delete. Nothing.
Try now. I've just changed the priority files onto 2. Try deleting one.
No.
Oh well, it's fine. It's only the Apache crew can anyway see it, so it's not a big deal. It's not like it'll disturb the infantry. If we need to make a new one, we'll just replace it.
What if I press add? Oh, then it
no.
does something.
Yeah, we don't want to add another one. at the moment.
She's not selected.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's on
whatever.
0. It's fine. So anyways, moving on to the next thing. Which is...
Oh, should I have had it on PFC 1 and then delete it?
No, you had it before like that. I changed it.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So yeah. So
Oh.
now let's do the next one. Well, we still have the lasers on. Let's try some Hellfire practice. So the Hellfires can essentially accurate up to 8 kilometers.
Okay.
Obviously, our laser and armor view distance, depending on the server day, depends if we'll see up to 8 kilometers. At the moment, the Hellfire is slaved to your radar. So basically, like if you press R again and just cycle through, it will just cycle through with only
No, it doesn't cycle.
Oh yeah, there's not, the vehicles are dead. But basically, it's the same way that you can do like with the gun, like the way you just do with the gun. You can basically have the laser on, have it on FCR mode, so the FCR tells the laser where to look, which is also what it's doing with the gun. So it points the laser in a certain direction, and then you can just fire off one missile. But the problem is with the Hellfires that are laser guided, which sucks over the radar ones, is that the laser has to stay there until the missile lands. But otherwise, you can basically press R, fire off the missile, let it hit, press R again, fire off another missile, let it hit, press R, and you get the idea. Right?
Yes.
But for now, let's try the normal way we do it, which is still with the HMD. So, left control right mouse button is your friend to switch to different ones. And then once you're... Now you should be back on HMD, and then you can basically select different things you want to shoot at. So for example, there's a house just a little bit upright of where you are looking. Why not nuke it with a Hellfire? Now, remember the calls?
Okay, so the house, and then I select target.
Before you do... Yeah, so wait, before you do that, actually, I forgot another thing to do. Head back into the cockpit before you fire. So, do you see in the top left where it says PRISELF?
Yeah, self.
So, primary self. You want to click that before you fire your first missile on your laser. The reason why you want to do that is if you're using the laser, you press it, it basically tells the guidance computers, use my laser. If Peach is lasing, you don't have to go and find where his laser is. You just turn off your laser and press that. It will lock onto his automatically, or whatever laser is active in the area.
So now it says self. Do I press it? Do I press it or not?
You press it, and
then
it just tells you
local.
that local, which means it's locked onto your laser. If it was Peach's laser, it would even give you a grid coordinates of where his laser is.
Okay.
So now here's the main thing, what you want to make sure, is that when you're locking on with the Hellfires, if you turn just a little bit to the left, just turn like the laser just a bit to the left, keep going, until you see a dotted box. Now there's certain places you see dotted boxes, it's basically because the laser is behind a tree and the Hellfire cannot see it. In this case, the Hellfire can see it, but it can't make that turn to land there.
Okay.
So you want to make sure you have a solid box whenever you're about to fire Hellfire. If you're not solid, let the pilot know, hey, could you turn the helicopter a bit left or rotate the helicopter a bit left type thing.
Okay.
So,
Can you go a bit left?
alright, going left.
Oh. Cool.
So now I want you to pick a target and just fire off a laser. I think I got a Hellfire.
Down the lasers. House.
And then remember the call. You don't have to do it on radio right now, but just for the sake of practice.
His rifle.
Yep.
Okay. So that would be Archer 1-1 rifle.
Yep. And you'll
Ah.
now there's another thing. What you see at the bottom beneath where it says MSL or missile on your monocle, it says low
man.
which means low guidance manual. Now the radar ones have automatic and semi modes, which is basically you fire and forget it. But at the moment it means it's going to fly low. It's going to try and find the lowest path towards the target. So if you press F again, it will go to low direct, which means it will just fly straight as possible to the target. And then my favorite one, the next one, high manual, when you have a BTR or BMP and you just want to attack it from directly above.
Can
So
I
this
see
will-
different ones?
Yep, go ahead. You can fire one. It will fly straight out, and then it will.
I'm
dive
gonna
down.
aim a bit higher then, so I can see the difference perhaps. So I'm gonna go for direct now.
Yep, and it's just going straight.
Oh yeah, now it's no longer visible, but yeah, it's going straight. It was going for the.
Yep, and then you time on. It also gives you a time on target. TOF.
Where?
Did you not see TOF counting down on your monocle?
I'm not in my monocle. I'm in the camera.
It should. It should. Why is it not giving TOF? Anyways, time of flight. At some point, you'll see it. Maybe it's just a weird bug right now, or whatever. And
It's
then-
not exploded as well.
Hmm?
It hasn't exploded yet as well.
It probably hasn't landed then. How far are you?
Look, 2.3 clicks. I'll pick a house again. Maybe there's some.
And then you can try high as well.
Okay. Oh, I didn't lock it. That might explain why it didn't.
Did you press self?
Do I have to press it again?
No, if you've already done it once, you shouldn't have to.
Oh yeah, but I mean I didn't lock it, so let's go direct now. See if it works. It just disappear again, but
Just the view distance I'm setting on myself.
nothing happened. In. Try the other house.
Yeah, you can just try it.
Okay, direct. Archer 1-1 rifle 1. Oh no, time of flight.
Why are they disappearing?
Yeah.
Oh, is
This is
the
weird,
headless
isn't it?
Is the headless land taking our things?
Yeah, it might be.
Hold on one second. I have to land this. Somebody poked me on a. I'm just gonna land this right here because somebody poked me on TeamSpeak. I don't know why.
User joined your channel.
1 second. Just a very quick landing. Make sure gun safe and everything.
Oh, wait, 1. Yep.
There we go. Just a quick alt tab. Somebody poked me. Coca is struggling a bit. Oh dear.
Oh.
And going back up. Oh, just a little bit of sliding down. Why are the missiles doing that? Okay, well, we'll see what's causing that later on. Actually, oh yeah, let me increase my view distance as well. That's something I completely forgot. And again. But yeah,
I
that's pretty
assume
much-
my view distance isn't a problem.
Yours isn't, but I can't. I remember I lowered mine for last operation because the server was being weird.
Yeah.
So let me increase it back up again. Oh, that's too much. That's more than 12 kilometers. I only want 8 kilometers and 6 kilometers over you. Alright. So now I should be able to see it. Maybe it won't disappear if I've increased my view distance.
No,
try
I
firing
was. I mean,
one
okay.
more.
Can you see it?
Where are you pointing?
Can you go a bit left? Okay. Bronze. Can I see a grid where I'm aiming? Oh yeah, 077151.
Yep.
Okay. Archer 1-1, rifle. Directly. Now it's going, but it's being weird.
It's okay.
But
It
still
does
going.
that weird. It does that weird
Boom.
thing. Okay, so maybe my view
Okay.
distance has to be increased.
I have no
Okay.
idea. Maybe it was the server and it's just timing. Okay. Again, but then high.
Okay. One.
So
Go
Archer
high.
1-1 rifle.
So it goes forward and then it will go up, and then it will go and then come back down on top of the target. And then you eventually see a.
Beautiful. Ah, that's okay.
So yes, that's that. And then for the rockets, just for the sakes of you having the ability to fire them, if you go onto rockets, you'll see. Unfortunately, this is where it has to be a team effort. So let's just say I point the aircraft towards the town, or just roughly the buildings in front of us, right? Do you see the buildings in front of us, or no?
Yes, he's building.
Okay. So if you press like enter enter your numpad to go to the exterior of the aircraft, you will see that you looking around up and down moves also the rocket pods, because we have articulated armaments.
Well, it doesn't.
You don't see it?
No, because I'm on double. Oh, wait, let me.
You just go to the exterior view, and you'll see that you articulate the rocket pods.
No, I'm not.
By looking down,
When you're looking around, it changes stuff for me.
does it?
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, just go in the camera. We'll just work with it as we go, then. So you're on the rockets and you have HMD, so you can see your aiming point in front of us, correct?
Yes, I see that line. Yeah.
Okay. So that's basically where the rockets are roughly pointing. So go ahead and fire a few, and then bring your view down, and you'll see that you can adjust without me even moving towards the targets. You can fire rocket pods and adjust them up and down. This is where it requires a bit of coordination between the pilot and the gunner.
Yeah, rocket, rocket, rocket.
And then you can bring it a bit
No,
lower.
that's completely not where I'm aiming though.
Just let's bring it lower.
That's
let's see.
totally.
That's
that's
okay.
very
Are
weird.
they not? They can't point. Are they not pointing lower? Try pointing lower again. They should go towards the.
They can't even fire them now. Oh, pilot limit.
Island limits. I
And
think
now-
it's just too far down.
Okay, it is going. It is lowering, but
Yeah.
it's not really showing me left and right.
Yeah, it can't do left and right because it's just. That's,
No,
that's
it's
the-
not
that's the-
showing me where it will impact. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's the only problem with the rockets is that they don't go that far and they're not that great per se. But it's only like one of those days when it's like, oh, can the Apache do something cool, do a flyover while the gunner does shooting the rockets? That's basically it. So for example, I'll just do this and then we'll go RTB and refuel and rearm. So I'm going to tip forward. You just keep pointing at where you want to point, and I'm just going to fly forwards towards the targets, and then you can shoot as necessary.
You want me to shoot?
Yep.
Archer 1, this is practice 1-1.
Oh, but it's totally not doing. Like, there's no aiming where the fuck I'm aiming right now. So that's very
Watch
weird.
one.
The advice, I'm not sure if you can see it on
Right.
the map, but we have an HLS marked to your east. It's called
Hi, Hill.
HLS 7. Do let me know if you have eyes on it, because we're about to land there now.
Okay.
Eyes on HLS 7, Archer 1-1. What's a decent corner stick me?
The rockets are weird.
Yeah, we're not going to be using them that much. They're just there for like show, and we only take like maybe one pod with us.
Okay.
Right, they want us to know if we have eyes on HLS 7. So if you can just get eyes out on HLS 7.
Can I do the... Wait, let me check. That is grid 088152. I'm gonna quickly check. Slow to grid 088152. Yeah, eyes on HLS 7.
Alright.
Yeah, eyes on Pegasus 1-1 as well.
Yeah, they should be going in there. So I guess you're just monitoring it for them?
I'm guessing. I'm gonna turn my laser down, okay?
Alright. I'm just gonna hover here and just see what needs to be seen. I don't see them.
Range is 1400 meters. I'm seeing them. They're through our southeast coming in now.
Okay, let me switch to thermals. I see them.
Or they're the east of the HLS coming in. There is some targets to their south. You see it?
Wait, 100. Yeah, I see them. Where are the targets?
No, we won. Oh, he's landing on the rocks. That's probably why he wanted us to check this out. Oh.
The pinnacle?
Are you lasering him?
No.
Why is there like a dotted?
What do you mean?
There's like a dotted cross at this location. Or is that just your camera?
A dotted cross at his location?
Yeah,
You mean the C-scope?
I don't know. Is that where you're looking? Can you look a bit to the left?
I'm looking to the left.
Oh, no, never mind.
That's the C-scope symbol for helicopter.
No,
Remember,
no, 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 no.
Dots are squares on lasers are squares on our C-scope.
Okay, whatever. There's like a dotted cross. When I look through the camera, I see a dotted cross on the location of the Chinook. I also see like the time thingy. If you look to the as far south by southeast in grid 098122, there's one tank, there's one VMD or one gas, and another tank to the left that I have in 099122.
Yeah.
Is that for FSG or something?
I don't know if it's for FSG, but I know Infrared probably doing something with it. But anyways, RTB, we're gonna now do some practicing with Peach and the other guys, if we can get their permission, if we can get them. Let me just quickly switch radios to helicopter.
Drop in.
Yeah, I know. I just gonna do the quick switch of radios.
User left your channel.
44.5, enter, and 301. Radio 2, enter. Okay. Hello, Widow 23, Archer 11 message.
Widow 23 is the message of it.
Archer 11, currently we finished the majority of our training. If you'd like to join us with assistance of some lasing, that would be appreciated.
Widow 23, roger that. We're on our way.
Roger, meet you at Gravia. We're just doing a quick rearm and can discuss a bit more afterwards. Let's head back. And then I'll hook up the flight itself back. Everything's safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so pretty much while we're here, I just want to I'll just land by the truck, just head out, do the quick rearming, and then hop back in.
Okay.
And then I'll talk to Moody in a bit more detail.
You want me to do the rearming while you stay in?
Yeah, unless...
Oh.
Actually, maybe we can just spool down and talk to the three, get them a bit involved on the plan, and then afterwards, yeah.
I have a monocle. I don't understand. You have these navigation points, yeah, on the map, but your own location is not shown.
You're just at the bottom. Imagine the aircraft is at the bottom of the map.
Okay.
So, middle center of the map at the bottom, that's you, essentially. Really nice. Bit twitchy landing this thing. I have to tell Spirit to remove all these helipads because it's ridiculous.
Looks like the map I would make. Okay, if we get out.
Hello, Winner 2-3. Actually, 1-1, if you could hop on the side seat of the Apache. Yeah, just do the quick rearm and then let me know if I have to move a bit further back or not.
Rearming.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, so I just so that you could hear it. I don't want us to spool down because it could take a while to spool back up. But essentially, could you make a sort of like AO somewhere, like either in a valley, like if you open up the map, could you make an AO like somewhere in a valley here, just spawn down like heavy armor and things like that, or here, and basically we want to be behind the hill, and then basically we'll do the bob-up tactic, fire a missile off, and then we'll also try the tactical fire a missile from behind the hill. And then
Okay.
just a few of the targets basically off of your lays.
Okay, sweet. I'll put stuff in this this valley here.
Like at least
Seems
6
this-
targets. We'll do at least 6 fired shots with a bit of 8 lines involved, or at least 2 of them, just for the sake of
Okay.
practice.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Draw that up real.
Yeah. Not really. We won't really be outside of the circle. We'll basically be just like forming off of Apache tactics, where it's just literally behind the hill, as close as we can get. So if you, for example, put things here, we might be just literally behind, for example, this hill or one of these hills. We'll see when we get there.
What's the point of an 8 line for an Apache, as they're already in the AO?
The 8 line is still for the targets that we're supposed to shoot. And just verification, just there's no egress. But most of the time,
Also
once
lets
we
you.
get go ahead.
Sorry, it lets you know where friendlies are as well in relation to it and what we want you to use weapons-wise. Because for some reason we might want you to just use the gun or hellfires or what.
Okay.
No, I'm an idiot.
Shall we fly over there and drop you off?
Yeah, might as well.
Alright.
I mean, it doesn't really matter where you drop me off. I've got these, so I'll just go where I need to be.
Yeah, at least we can just see the area, and then also we can, just so that also Hendrix can get an idea of like how we fly to our AO. Obviously that's pretty simple, but then once the Apache has to get in the AO and operate within it.
Be advised that Pegasus 1-1 is currently also in the AO, landing at HLS 9. Doesn't want to be shot down because it's training. Or
Yeah.
it's
Fair
test.
He won't be shot down. None of the units I put down will be able to shoot him down.
Plus also the vehicles don't have to be active on this. Yeah.
Well, I'll put them in crew, but I'll put them careless. They won't shoot anyway. What would you like to shoot at? Let's do a tank one. Why not?
Big ones.
Big ones.
Tanks.
Big kahuna.
TRs, BMPs. Well, actually, no BMPs because they have the rockets. They might be able to shoot Pegasus 1-1.
A Hulkbuster.
So yeah. At the moment, let's just say, Hendrix, we're approaching the AO. We're just essentially gonna try and fly with the terrain as best as we can.
As best as the Archer will let us.
There they are. Right.
But yeah, well, that's basically here.
I'll place them with that crew, so that we've not got any danger of stuff getting shot down. We'll give you some T-72 B3s, 2016
Wow.
version. Some really modern Russian tanks.
And then we're slowly now creep forward because it could be past this next hill. Essentially what you want to do is just get into a position where you can get the radar to start scanning into the valley. And then just do a quick bob up and bob down.
Bob bob.
Yay.
Yay!
Here.
Well, yeah, let's get a T-90. Why not? That's 90. That looks pretty lethal, to be fair.
Let's just say over here.
Um,
If I move up, I'll see. Okay. Can my radar see anything from here? Nope. It's the next valley overwards. We're still clear over here. Alright, I can push forward.
Right, we haven't checked inside the valley yet, so don't be too eager.
Oh no,
The T-50s
the radar will be able to see it if it's at this point. We know that they wouldn't be in this valley unless the objective was right here. So basically we're just checking our advance to make sure there's nothing on the opposite hill. So if we do get shot accidentally while something's right below us right here, we can essentially just keep going forward and have the dive to pick up momentum. Like, it's good to not be too eager, but also if you're being too slow, it makes you also a very easy target. And you won't be able to check every single thing.
fucking hell. You know, like the T-15 IFVs? They're bigger than some of the tanks.
Mm-hmm.
The last hill.
Yeah, a lot of fucking tanks that are IFVs and tanks. Uh-oh. Big boomers.
Big Bobo.
At this point,
Hi,
we
Baba.
had the radar momentarily tell us where things were. And
Can I make a
TST will
thingy?
still remain. Yeah, you can
I'm gonna make
PFC.
a thingy. Okay, PFZ 2. Archer. It's valley, right? I'm just in the valley.
Yep.
Oh, whatever, I'll just make it big. It'll be enough. Can you see my PFC 2?
I can't see, for some reason it doesn't show me you making it, but if it's there, I'll see it when you press to scroll through it.
Okay.
So until
It shows some targets still.
so I'm going to have to gather more targets quickly.
I don't know if I've don't know if it's big enough. It's big. Oh, it's definitely big enough. I don't know if this zone is big enough.
Okay, there.
Oh, you're very,
So,
yeah, you're very close to them.
but that's technically what the blow-up tactic is. We just go up and then go back down. They can't shoot us, but we can shoot them from here. Actually, you know what? I can just drop you right here. You can lace down into the valley, and we'll just fire the missiles.
Yeah, can do.
I want to see if I can get
do-
get the deletion working. Then
Do you not want to try it from further away? Because
No,
I think
it doesn't.
it's like 800 meters away. Not even that.
Alright, fine. We'll get a bit further off. But
This,
let me head over to the other western side of the hills.
up to you. I also need a piece, so I'm
Hey, it doesn't show me the blue text anymore
The what?
when I hover over stuff.
Yeah, there's a weird
Oh,
bug
it
that
does now.
when we're moving, like
Oh.
the text is in the wrong place. It's just a weird bug with it. Right.
Yeah, the box starts roughly here, to the north. This is above a village. Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fly around AO and just pretty much find a better shooting position.
Yeah,
Well, at least you get the idea of like how you'd get the helicopter, the pilot, what you'd be doing to get yourself into position.
Eyes on all the vehicles. That's a very big buckle of vehicles. What the fuck has Beach done?
Well, you said you wanted to take the convoy, so...
This is
I
not a
said vehicle, I
realistic
didn't mean-
convoy.
I mean, it's
I-
fine. I was just expecting like.
No, it's cool. It's
It's
definitely cool.
it's like a tank platoon, 2 tank platoons and an infantry one.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, you'd never see this moving in the day, but
Beach, have you watched The Office?
The Office, yeah.
Has everyone, like the American version, I mean?
Yeah.
You sound a bit like the HR guy, what's he called? Toby.
Oh no,
I
nobody
just
hates
realised
Toby.
that. Nah, I don't hate it, it's very
That's
funny.
not good.
But
Beach.
sometimes.
If you wanna, you know, head off, yeah, okay.
Did he drop?
Yeah, he's right. He's on the left.
Hello.
So basically, we'll.
Can we see if I can aim straight at him? If it's a hit. Okay, guess not.
All right. All right. So basically, we're just gonna move a little bit forward. All right, we're gonna do 3. So just basically, let us know once you have a lace. We're just gonna do the first one just for training technicalities, so we know how the missile works perfectly, and then afterwards we'll do a bit more accurately with 8 lines if you'd like. So basically, I'm just gonna put us right here, and they basically would not be able to see us, and we cannot see them.
Roger, let me just get eyes on them.
Also,
But then I
want to be too low because otherwise the missile will land right in front of us and just detonate there.
have to press REMT then?
Yep, when he says ready. So basically, what I'll do is I'll just.
But we'll have
pop
to see
up.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll have to pop up. You'll press REMT as I'm doing the pop up, come back down, and then basically you'll still.
Yeah,
have
but you
lock.
have to hold before I can click it in.
Hmm?
You have to hold still before I can click it.
Why?
Because otherwise
Right,
it
first
bugs
time it's
out.
laced for you.
No, the
It-
button still the button still works. It's just the where the text
Oh,
shows
the
is
text,
bugged.
okay.
Yeah. Roger, Archer 1-1, bob up now. Alright, bobbing up. Right. REMT.
REMT. Oh, that's the wrong button. Yeah. Oh, no
Alright.
lasers available, it says.
Should
Oh,
be
now
now.
it does. Yep.
REMT? Okay.
Eyes on.
Okay, so you've got the high attack now.
It's not. I can't see the lasers behind the tree.
It's fine. The missile should still track because right now we cannot see.
I'm
the
gonna
laser.
go for high man.
Yeah, high man is what you want. I'm just gonna move us a little bit to the right.
Yeah. Can I lock it now?
Huh?
Can I actually lock it now already on the laser?
No, you can't lock onto the laser. Like right now, it's already locked where the computer knows the laser last position was. So you see how it's a small box?
Yeah.
It's because we can't see the laser, but we know there was a laser there, and we know it's solid because we can shoot the missile and it will end up over there. That's all it's telling us. So now what you have to
but
do...
the box is moving.
Yeah, because
Oh, we're moving.
Yeah, we're moving.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. No worries.
So yeah, pretty much when you're ready, just go and focus survive, Archer 1-1 rifle, and then let Peach know. Peach will let us know if it's a BD Alpha.
Yeah, but I can't. Can I rifle right now?
Yeah, it'll go up and it'll come down the other
Okay,
side.
but it's not. Okay.
It's fine.
Archer 1-1 rifle.
Up it goes. And then we just waited from Peach. We don't know where the target is. We don't know if the missile's going to hit or if it's accurate. We're all on Peach.
That's quite fucking funny. Because it'll just go roughly to where we know where it is, and then it will use the laser actually.
Yep.
Last minute, and okay. Well, Peach.
BDA Alpha.
There we go.
Oh, he's moving actually. He can
I
actually
think
move it.
I think it can somewhat see the.
Oh, that's
the
probably
laser.
because it's ARMA.
Yeah, but it's technically shooter. That's why at least it recognizes its terrain. That's why it has this smaller square. 423, let us know when you have another one, and we'll just do one more practice shot.
Oh.
It's okay. Let it be like that.
Widow
even if-
2-3,
even if it's
laser
too long.
ready.
It's ready. Okay, we need to bob.
Yep.
Because then, do we need to press it again, or will it recognize?
No, it should recognize still.
Because now it's unblocked square.
Well, let's see. If it
like
hits.
it got it.
Let's use our learning experience.
Oh, 10-1, but that should work.
Archer 1-1. Rifle 1.
Doesn't show me what channel I'm speaking on, but did you hear that on 4.5?
Yes, yes, I did.
Was it a hit, or yes, I did?
Yes, I heard. And
Okay, yeah.
I will,
Widow 2-3, BDA Alpha.
yep. So we can't see it, but it can see.
Fucking bullshit.
What?
Oh, that is so fucking powerful.
I mean, that's what the real Apache does. Roger, with this is 3. If you're ready, you can reposition us somewhere else, right up an 8 line, and then we'll just fire without seeing, and then we'll see if it hits.
Widow 2-3, Roger that. What are the limitations on your placement?
At least 8 kilometers for the missile travel. Correction, at maximum.
You
8
are-
kilometers.
You want to be 8 kilometers away?
Negative on being 8 kilometers actually, but if you could place us just somewhere random, even if it's outside the AO, and then we'll just fire with an 8 line, and you let us know if it hits or not.
Widow 2-3, roger that.
So yeah, basically I'll just have it heal right up an 8 line for you, and then afterwards we'll fly off to that direction, we'll get the lock, and then we'll just fire the missile and wait and see what happens.
Okay. So do we then use high direct and just fire it in
Now
certain direction?
we'd use it high just to still avoid hitting any terrain.
Widow 2-3, there's a whole point 1 located next to IP Charlie.
Okay, the other side again.
Okay, let's go. Yes, welcome to Apache Trading, and you have the exact same reaction everyone finds out that Apache can do this.
Unfair.
Yeah, this is why the Zeus's don't like us so much.
I'm not gonna tell anyone that this thing is so powerful.
I mean, everyone
It's
really
just
does.
power. Yeah, good to shake.
I don't know about its specificness of how it does this stuff, but everyone knows when the Apache's around, it somehow kills things when they shouldn't be killable. It's like, but how did you see it? It's like, we didn't. Then how did you kill it? Because we
I
can't.
mean, if the missile can see it, I'm happy.
Okay. There's a few things in ARMA which have this capability. The Apache is one of them, Black Hawk's one of them, a few jets can do it as well.
But then, so what's the deal now? It's still locked to his laser.
Is it right now?
No. It's still, the last time we clicked the like it remembered this laser then?
Yeah.
Okay, so then,
We'll just have to go a little bit high and then just stay behind the hill, and then give it a try.
yeah, so when we would just come from really far away, how would we lock the missile onto that laser?
So if we're really far away, what you can do now is just press REMT one more time. It'll give you a grid reference, and then you can just make sure that grid reference matches the area we're trying to shoot. And
No
then-
lasers available.
Well, I don't think he has it on yet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But essentially, it's kind of like data linked lasering as well. So basically, it tells you, basically the Apache knows like, okay, the laser is somewhere here. and and basically here's the laser code. Once you fire the missile, it flies in that general direction, and then once it can see the laser, it will then pinpoint and try and target it. Arch 1-1 holding point 1. So we'll just have him shoot the laser. It basically simulates a JTAC giving us his laser code, us putting it into the system, and then firing it off, and then it finds the laser on its way there. Now there's a chance it could not find the laser, and it will just keep flying until it runs out of fuel. But yeah.
I mean, it sounds cool.
So. Yeah, this will be this one, do 1/8 line, and then afterwards we'll do a strafing pass with the radar, locking onto his laser, or just lock onto his laser directly. Somebody ping Zeus. Two, three, Arch, message.
What is 2-3, send message?
Are you currently writing down an 8 line? Just for confirmation.
What is 2-3, roger that. Yeah, I am.
Alright, roger. Alright, roger, no rush, just wanted to make sure.
I think Coke's plane is going. I'm gonna say anything.
I have to fix something on my ARMA. Something's really wrong. If I press caps lock a certain amount of time, it automatically alt tabs the game, and I'm afraid it's just gonna crash the game one day when I'm flying. But yeah, big rule number 2. Whether you're, as the co-pilot, if all of a sudden something looks really wrong, like the Apache all of a sudden does, say, this, and then starts to spin out of the sky at the wrong time, immediately go to scroll wheel, take controls, go full power, and just climb out as best as you can. Even if I have controls and maybe I'm in charge of it or I'm doing it intentionally, if I do something like that without letting you know and we're that close to the ground, just take controls, like scroll wheel, take controls if you can.
And go save the aircraft.
Yeah. Or if you see me losing, or if you see me losing connection, again, do the same thing. Take controls.
I assume you unlocked it at the start then.
Yep. Pilot always unlocks controls.
Yeah. But it's not like I thought maybe the.
I mean, if a pilot
it was
is
already
dead,
yeah.
if a pilot is dead and you've forgotten to unlock the controls, once the pilot dies, the controls automatically become unlocked.
Yeah, but what if it comes unconscious?
Unconscious, I believe they become also unlocked as well. Basically, if the pilot loses control, I believe it allows them to take over, but obviously
But
for
often
safety
it
reasons,
takes a while.
Yeah. Obviously, just unlock the controls anyways, just for the safety. And the thing is, everything you've practiced right now in the gunner seat.
Hello, Arch 1-1, this is Widow 2-3, advisement ready for 8 line. Over.
Are you ready? Hendrix.
Yep. Mike Golf, right?
Yep.
Roger, 1-1 Golf, send for 8 line tasking.
Widow 2-3, 8 line tasking is as follows. Hold point 1, bearing 280, distance 2 kilometers. Target 1 times IFV. Grid 08622025. Mark laser. No friendlies. No egress. Over.
Roger, 1-1 Golf, read back as follows. Holding point 1, bearing 280, 2 clicks out, 1 times IFV in grid 08622025. Marked with laser, No friendlies and no egress. Over.
Widow 2-3, read back. Correct. Engage when ready. Over.
Okay, so
Wait one. Widow 2-3, Archer 1-1, message.
Widow 2-3, send message over.
Can we amend the 8th line to ripple fire if you have 3 targets?
Widow 2-3, certainly. Correction, ripple fire, 1 times IFV, 2 times MBT. Over.
Roger, ripple fire will come in 5-second intervals.
no laser available still.
Still no? Okay, let's do
Widow
some
2-3, roger that. Engage when ready.
Alright, let's gauge some altitude very quickly and see if we can. The problem is we can't see it that well. Yeah.
Then
If you press it, it doesn't come up.
no.
No lasers available. Okay, so they should be coming up now on the radar. Just be advised, is your laser on?
Widow 2-3, laser is hot.
Alright, so we should be able to see it now.
Yeah,
Alright,
laser.
you got it? Okay, I'm just gonna go back
Yeah.
down now. I mean, that was a bit too far to go up. Do you still have a lock?
No. Oh yeah.
Alright. Alright, so whenever you are ready, feel free to fire them in 5-second intervals. So just say Archer 1-1 rifle, count to 5, fire next one, and then count to 5, fire one more.
Okay, but he knows it's ripple then.
Yes, he knows his ripple.
So I only have to say 1 times
Yeah.
rifle. Okay. We good?
Yep, we're good.
Archer 1-1 rifle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Except you're not Archer 1-1.
3, 4,
Dun dun dun.
5. Yeah, it
Archer
says
1-1 Golf.
fuck off.
Oh, hard kill triggered that T-14. They destroyed
And-
one of the Hellfires.
Wow. Again?
Oh,
That was all.
Wait for it 3 for the next bits.
That was all. That was all I have.
3-1-1, am I getting a rifle call every time you fire?
3 5-second interval.
So they all failed because of the system.
I don't think they all failed. Wait, 2-3 Archer 1-1.
Widow 2-3, send message over.
For the rifle, once it's agreed on for 5-second intervals with how many missiles, which was 3 in that case, basically from Archer 1-1 firing the first rifle, the missiles are already on their way at 5 seconds each. So at that point, you know it's 15 seconds until the last missile hits.
Widow 2-3, roger that. I was just questioning. I've only seen 1 missile actually go in. I've not had any others.
Roger, by chance of the T-50 taking them out? Or T-15?
Widow 2-3, I saw it activate once to take out the missile targeted at it, but if there was 5-second intervals, then it shouldn't have killed all 3. Hence my confusion. So I don't know what's going on there. I'll delete the T-15 and we can try again if you want.
Roger, 3 missiles left. Okay, just probably E-15 being T-15. That thing is...
Very powerful.
Widow 2-3, Archer
Easy
1-1, repeat previous tasking.
Right.
Archer 1-1 golf rifle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, the time of flight is now actually in it. The time of flight is now actually in it.
Okay.
I can see it, yeah. That's all. That's all we can do in easy mode.
Just say where's your 3 fire mission complete.
Archer 1-1 Golf, 5 mission complete.
Widow 2-3. B 2 times BDA Alpha, 1 times BDA Bravo.
Fair enough.
That's all our missiles in.
Yep.
Widow 2-3, yeah, whatever was going on with the T-15 there managed to shoot other 2 missiles out of the sky even though they weren't anywhere nearby, which is janky as fuck.
Okay.
Archer 1-1, as my gunner says. Okay. Roger. RTB now, and see what's next, because we're out of ordnance.
Widow 2-3, roger that. Do you want me to keep these targets here, or give them?
Considering the time, probably you can just head over also as well.
Widow 2-3, roger.
If you're RTBing and you have nothing else to do, then you can also index if you want to, unless you want to stay on and do extra practice.
Not too late yet.
Wait one actually. Wait 2-3, Archer 1-1.
Widow 2-3, send it.
You still have, are the targets been deleted or are they still there?
I just deleted them, I can replace them real quick.
Negative. It was just to do a bit of gun tracking onto your laser.
It'll take 2 seconds, maybe 2 seconds.
Roger. Try and make them slightly softer targets, so like BTRs and gases. Because the only problem with
Widow
this
2-3, BTR it is.
Yeah, so the only problem with this one is that we have to constantly stay within visual of it. So what I have to do as a pilot is now fly fast at a close area, so we don't get too much spread on the target.
Widow 2-3, targets ready.
Roger, advise when lasers active.
So I have to
2-3,
set it
lasers
to FCR again, yeah?
Yeah, so no, you don't set it to FCR. You set it to what was it? TADS.
Okay.
And then once you go into your camera, once you see his laser,
I assume I have to use guns, yes?
yeah, you have to go on guns, and then basically once you see his laser, you have to press T on the laser. So-
T for target.
Yeah, do you see T on the... So, yeah, basically you find the laser first.
So I haven't found it yet.
Actually, I think maybe
It
this
doesn't
is,
show for me.
you have to press N to go into like the default ARMA laser finding things. So if you press N, you'll see a dot for his laser
Yeah.
when you're in the thermals. So you should be able to press T on it.
Yeah.
Is the gun tracking or is it not tracking?
No.
Alright, try switching to FCR then, very quickly. Now is it... So left control, right mouse button,
Yeah,
FCR?
yeah, that works, yeah.
So that's tracking. Okay. So when you're ready, let me know to turn in, and then basically you say guns. So let me know once you're good, and I'll turn in.
I'm good.
Alright, and then turning in, and then you basically say Archer 1-1, going in hot, and then rifle.
Archer 1-1 Golf, going in hot, guns.
Yeah, you just basically make sure it's still
Press a miss. So
Again,
that
closer.
doesn't work. Yeah, okay.
Make-
That was still a miss.
He has to also adjust his lasers necessary. And we're past it, so...
AC
Yeah.
limit.
Yep, so you have to let them know we're past it and we're coming back around again.
Widow 2-3, BDA Charlie.
Let him know if you can aim it just slightly lower, or slightly on the ground.
Okay. Archer 1-1 Golf, adjust your laser for us so we can hit the target. Okay. Archer 1-1 Golf, guns. Come on.
It's still having... Should hit. Guns. Yeah.
Yes, I don't know what he's doing, but he's not changing the laser. With the 2-3s, Archer 1-1 Golf, please adjust the laser so the target hits. It doesn't do anything though.
2-3, roger that.
No, it's locked on the vehicle, it's not locked on the laser, it seems.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, you can just go manual fire and just go HMD and take over and do it. I'm
No, I
working
can't
better.
turn that.
Alright, one second, turning. Alright, there you go. It's a bit tricky.
Can I not get it locked on the location? Okay, that's one.
PDA, Alpha, first target, the second one.
Okay, I think they're all down.
We did 2-3, 3 times down.
Okay. So yeah, it's still like a bit janky. It used to be better. Like there's still some gun accuracy codes to improve, which will come in a future update. All right, Roger 23, Archer 1-1. We're just gonna RTB now. I think that's everything for our training.
Widow 2-3, roger that. Were you linked to my laser there, or was it being fired manually?
Affirmative. For the last ones we fired manually. Linked to your laser, you have to adjust it. So basically, we'll just keep spraying at the trigger, and you have to adjust your laser to compensate where you want the bullets to actually land.
Widow 2-3, oh, roger that. I did wonder whenever everything was landing a bit off target. My bad.
No, it
no
didn't
worries.
follow his laser at one point as well.
But Roger, the only problem is that the accuracy computer still needs some tweaks in the code.
Widow 2-3, roger that. I'll wave it around more next time, and I'll tell you to give me the squirt.
No worries. If anything, we'll really just shoot it ourselves. It's just if it's more accurate, basically we don't have to look for your laser. The computer can automatically just point the gun at your laser without us finding it, in case we don't know where your laser is.
Widow 2-3, good to know.
Alright. So let's just head over and land and then see what's... But yeah, anyways, that should conclude basic training in the gunner seat of the Apache.
Oh, looks cool.
Obviously, you also now know some things about what the pilot should be doing. Now, obviously, if we're ever flying around the AO like that crazily, make sure you're doing an orbit as before, but otherwise, make sure the helicopter's never stopping. And the rest will come with more experience. Our more preferred option is to sit behind a hill and shoot from the other side and not have to worry about anything else.
That worked really well. Easy mode on.
I don't think I have anything else to add. The rest is all practice, scenario-based, and decisions and judgment based on what happens in operations. Obviously, there's some few things I can't really teach right now because the terrain doesn't allow for it. Obviously, VT7, higher altitude is our friend since it's very flat. Here, if there's hills, the hills are more of our friend than altitude. And defensive flying and things like that you learn on the job, because it's either you'll make it or you won't, and then you'll be able to know what to do next time based on your experience.
Yeah, okay. I will do what I must.
But yeah, I'm hoping to get another trained pilot in the Apache so that there is at least one crew besides me being in it.
Yeah, so you can just send it up without having to worry about it.
But, yeah.
Does Conan know how to fly it?
Nakano knows how to fly it, but he's leaving, so that's the problem.
Yeah, but I don't remember seeing him flying this thing.
Oh, he flew it before last campaign. That was the last time he flew it. he's had no need to relearn flying it either. Right, and then I'm just gonna pull to idle,
User left your
mask
channel.
away. Okay.
What do you think?
Yo. Let's take the thing back.
What do you think Kona's doing then?
I don't know. Let me go and see. I'll go and Zeus and see what he's doing. I also can't hear you right now because I don't know where he is. Oh, he's right there with Peach. Actually, once you park up, I'll teleport us.
Oh, Goku's actually gone.
Yeah, he's off. So let's head over there and see what
Okay.
teleporting us.
Right.
Shooters.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
What happened?
Ah, I mean, there's a bit of issues aiming,
You
but
wanna know how much Coker got?
Oh,
Bang on 60.
another one who was on impacts. Okay, fair.
He passed by the skin of his teeth.
Again, another one that's just barely passed. Okay, we're keeping this test then, I guess, in the long run.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
A pass is a pass.
So the
It just means
main
it's harder for me
issue.
to train.
No,
I think his attitude is a lot better than Carter's, though. So
That's true.
yeah, it is. It's just he's never flown in ARMA. He flies in DCS.
Mhm.
but he's not the best
and
pilot in
he's only got
DCS,
one hand.
but
I don't know. I don't know. But so the first two HLSs, it
Stop
was
the
a bit
stream.
meh.